Hi, this is Owen with MoreWine and MoreWine Pro. This is a Destoner made by EnoItalia of Italy. A Destoner removes the stone from fruit. It's also going to remove seed from smaller fruit. Fruit goes into the top, gets carried by a screw feed into a blade. The blade chops up the fruit, and then it gets pushed by these two long paddles against the outside screen. The stones, or seeds, fall out the bottom here, and the puree gets pushed through the screen and falls out here. We offer two different sizes of Destoners. This is the Delta Zero. It's the smaller of the two, 1.5 horsepower. It runs off 220 single phase, does roughly about 1,200 pounds an hour of fruit, depends on what exactly you're processing. Then its bigger brother, the Delta One, is a 4 horsepower machine running off 223 phase and does roughly 2,400 pounds of fruit an hour. Let's take a look at the inside of the Destoner. Here's the basket. This is the standard basket that comes with it with 6mm holes. This is going to be great for apricots, plums, and peaches. We offer different basket sizes ranging from 8mm all the way down to 0.6mm, allowing for all different varieties of fruits to be put through the machine. The fruit is entering here, hits a blade, and then gets pushed through. As it's coming down the tunnel, you can see there's gravity bringing it down. The stones fall out the bottom and the fruit gets pushed out through the screen and then drops down over here. Different types of fruits require different screens. Some of these we stock, some can be special order. You can talk to one of our customer service agents and discuss with them what type of fruit you're processing. So as mentioned before, this is a 6mm screen. If you were doing cherries, you might want a 3mm screen. If you were doing something like blackberries, you may be going down to 0.8mm or 1mm screen. It may depend on exactly what fruit you have. So sometimes, for example, some peaches might work best with an 8mm screen. Some small peaches might work better with a 6mm screen. So depending on what you're making, you may just do one pass through the existing screen. You're going to get out kind of a rough puree. If you wanted to be making jams or jellies, you could run, let's just take an example, you could run peaches through one time, then take that, change out the screen to a smaller diameter hole screen, take all your first runnings, put it back through the machine, run it at the smaller hole size, and get a material that's more suitable for directly making jellies and jams. We've sold Destoners to breweries using them to add fruit into a particular beer. We've sold them to fruit wine makers. We've sold them to distilleries, to people making jams and jellies, just all kinds of applications to remove the stone and the seed from the fruit. EnoItalia Destoners. Find them at MoreWine and MoreWinePro.com.